Hey everyone, and welcome back to our journey through some of the most powerful stories ever told. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of the wilderness, where faith is tested and human nature is on full display. Our story begins at the foot of Mount Sinai. Moses has been up on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights, receiving the 10 Commandments directly from God. But down below, the people are getting restless. They've just been freed from Egypt, they've seen miracles, but their leader is gone and fear is creeping in. They go to Aaron, Moses' brother, and demand, "Make us a god to go before us." Under pressure, Aaron collects all their gold earrings and melts them down. From the fire, he fashions a golden calf. The people proclaim, "This is your God, O Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." They build an altar and have a massive celebration. They had completely forgotten the God who parted the Red Sea, the God who promised them a future. Up on the mountain, God sees their betrayal and tells Moses what's happening. Moses is devastated. He pleads with God to spare the people, reminding him of his promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moses' love for his people is so strong that he intercedes on their behalf, even when they have done wrong. When Moses comes down the mountain, carrying the 2 stone tablets inscribed by God, he sees the golden calf and the wild partying. In a moment of righteous anger, he throws the tablets to the ground, shattering them at the foot of the mountain, a powerful symbol of the covenant the people had just broken. He grinds the calf into dust, mixes it with water, and makes the Israelites drink it. The consequences are severe, but it's a harsh lesson about loyalty and faith. After this crisis, Moses goes back up the mountain to plead for the people once more. He spends another 40 days there. And this time, when he comes down, something is different. His face is shining with a divine radiance, so bright that the people are afraid to come near him. He had been in the presence of God, and it had literally changed him. From then on, whenever he spoke to the people, he would wear a veil over his face, only removing it when he went back to speak with God. It's a beautiful picture of what happens when we spend time in the presence of the divine. We couldn't help but be transformed. Now, fast forward a bit. The Israelites have been forgiven, the covenant is renewed, and they are finally on the doorstep of the promised land. This is it, the moment they've been waiting for. Moses sends 12 spies, 1 from each tribe, to check out the land of Canaan. Their mission is simple: see what the land is like, what the people are like, and bring back a report. After 40 days, the spies return, and their report starts out great. They bring back a cluster of grapes so huge it takes 2 men to carry it. They say the land is incredible, flowing with milk and honey, just as God promised. But then, 10 of the spies change their tune. They say, the people there are giants. Their cities are fortified and huge. We felt like grasshoppers next to them. We can't possibly take this land. Fear spreads through the camp like wildfire. The people start weeping and complaining, even talking about choosing a new leader to take them back to Egypt. They completely forget all the miracles they've seen. But 2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, stand up against the crowd. They tear their clothes in grief and say, "The land is exceedingly good. If the Lord is pleased with us, he will lead us into that land. Do not rebel against the Lord. And do not be afraid of the people of the land. They are our bread. Their protection is gone, but the Lord is with us." Their words of faith are powerful, but they fall on deaf ears. The people are so consumed by fear that they want to stone Joshua and Caleb. This moment of mass unbelief has a heavy cost. God declares that because of their lack of faith, this entire generation, except for Joshua and Caleb, will not enter the promised land. They are sentenced to wander in the wilderness for 40 years. 1 year for each day the spies were in the land, until that generation passes away. These 3 stories, the golden calf, Moses' shining face, and the 12 spies, packed with lessons about faith, fear, leadership, and the consequences of our choices. They show us how quickly we can forget God's goodness when we're afraid, but also how He continues to call us back and transform us when we draw near to Him. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest obstacle to our own promised land isn't the giants in front of us, but the fear within us. What do you think? Which part of this story stands out to you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.